Chris from the Highlands has a question about textured walls.
Well, he's wanting to wallpaper them. And he sent this.
Really?
Yes.
It's 2017. Somebody's wallpapering. Not that it's bad. It just never happens much anymore. I never get those questions.
Well, Chris is a when they zig, I zag kind of guy.
That's
obviously.
okay.
But this is what his wall looks like. I don't think that's going to be friendly to wallpaper.
That's a stomp and drag. Yep.
Okay, so Chris says, I think that they have wallpaper that has a sticky peel side that you can peel back and just put it on. He wants to know if that would work. I don't think that's wall. I think that's contact paper.
That's actually shelf paper. Yeah, so no, you don't use that on a wall.
Don't do that, Chris.
There is pasted wallpaper where you soak it and it has the paste on it. But it's no peeling. No,
I don't think
that'd
be the answer here. He says, or he asks, do I need to add some kind of glue to make them stick without coming out, or do I need to smooth the walls? Tom, what's your advice for Chris?
Number one, the walls have to be smooth. Every imperfection will show through wallpaper. Just the bottom line. So if you don't want to attempt it yourself, Rudy's Quality Painting. They could really just smooth that wall out, make it beautiful, but it's all going to have to be skim floated. Scrape first, then skim floated, and then really sanded and damp sponged until it's nice and smooth. Secondly, most wallpaper comes pre-pasted. It's so long since I answered a wallpaper question because I did it for a long time. But most good wallpaper hangers will tell you use other pastes too. Use both. I had pretty good results with the pre-pasted, but some of it doesn't work well. So you'll hear some people, and I want to throw it out there, to actually cover the wall with a little paste first and then use the pre-pasted on top. But here's the other trick. You have a thing called sizing. So once the wall is smooth, you paint it with a sizing. Then you go ahead and either, if you want to try just the pre-pasted, fine. If you want to put on some extra or put on the back of the wallpaper and do the Lucy and Ricky thing, you can do that too if anybody goes back that far and remembers that episode.
You Google it. You go on YouTube and search it.
Or there's a few Three Stooges like that too. But the bottom line is this. People will say, well, I don't need the sizing. Okay? Let's skip it. Sizing does two things. Number one is it lets the glue... It lets the paper stick longer so it doesn't fall down while the glue is drying. Number two is if you go to strip it down the road, it strips easier. And that's why I'm kind of joking. If you don't use the sizing, you could have half your wall done, you look back, and now it's falling back down on you, and you're not going to be real happy about it. And that's that Lucy... I Love Lucy episode or the Three Stooges episodes. They always made fun of it back then because back then they didn't have sizing.
Wait. No.
Which one?
You're going back. You've only gone back 2 generations.
50s. Well, you go back to the 30s with the Three Stooges.
You got to go back even further for Buster Keaton. He's the guy who did it first.
Did he really? See, that would be... I wasn't born then.
Well,
it was like 1912.
I wasn't a glimmer in my grandfather's eye at that time. So.
But, okay, well, cool.
Right, so there you go. Hey, you want to find more helpful answers just like that one? Tell you where you go. Go to HomeShowRadio.com and look under the Ask Tom tab. You'll find a lot more videos like this one.